These are We the People News. I'm not an attorney, not giving legal advice, just opinions. Never take it as legal advice. Alright. Never look straight forward, always look around you. Be able to protect yourself by any means necessary. Remember this, y'all. Anything without a warrant is denial of due process. Everything. Okay? There's got to have proper channels to go through to actually be a due process. And cops say, oh, I don't have to have a warrant in hand. Yeah, that's called due process. You got to show me verifiable proof of such claim. But they've been getting by with for so long, it's kind of hard to get everybody, the officials, on track due to you know who. All right.
Accusations of a wrongful arrest now at the center of a lawsuit against a local police department. The arrest in question was caught on video by the family's Ring video camera. KPRC2 Sabira Rayford live tonight at League City PD with what one local couple is claiming tonight. Sabira?
Daniela, the recording you're about to hear is one of the reasons behind a $25 million lawsuit against this police department.
Didn't read us our rights.
Didn't have to.
Really? Okay, and then it could be arrested then.
That's correct.
Randy Hall says that conversation with League City Police Chief Gary Ratliff is in reference to this.
Tell me what I did. You have a warrant out for your arrest for interference with public
It all started with a fender bender on September 2nd. Hall's wife Rachel says she was leaving her gym when another driver backed into her car. She says because the driver backed into her, she got the man's information, and they agreed not to call police and to handle it using insurance. Later in the evening, a League City police officer showed up to her door asking for her information.
My wife was intimidated by Officer Trochesay to the point where she called me. I asked him on the phone, as I was in El Campo, 90 miles away, this occurred on September 2nd, that he either provide a warrant or I would take this up with the police chief the next day.
Hall says he filed a complaint and never heard back. Then on September 18th, officers showed up to his home and arrested him for interference with public duties and his wife for an accident involving damage to a vehicle over $200.
A misdemeanor warrant. We were both arrested in front of our children.
They spent the night in jail. They say they were never read their rights or shown a warrant. Also,
no one offered any assistance for our children. He asked how old are our children. We said they were minors. They were 15, 13, 11, and 10. He said, they'll be all right.
We reached out to League City Police about the lawsuit. They said they've been advised not to comment due to ongoing litigation. According to arrest reports, Rachel Hall was arrested for failing to provide her information in an accident, and Randy was arrested for impeding on an officer's ability to collect that information. Rachel says insurance ruled the other driver was at fault.
The police department can do whatever they want to do, whenever they want to do it, at anyone's home or anyone's business. And if that doesn't scare everyone, it should.
The Galveston County District Attorney's Office says they declined to prosecute Randy. As for his wife, they are still investigating that case. Reporting September 18th, officers showed up to his home and arrested him for interference with public.
Anyway, so that actually happened on really a business property. They exchanged contract together. They agreed to a contract term. Okay? The police actually had no business involved in this, and I'm not giving legal advice. Okay? It's just my opinion. Because the problem was already settled due to an accident happened on private property. I guess this cop's feelings got hurt and they wasn't involved. I don't know, people. We're not getting the whole story here. But, and they're not going to get $25 million, okay? This can be settled outside of court and pennies on the dollar, all right, just to make sure it's done and over with. However, if they do get it, I really do want to see the paperwork on this and find out what exactly verbiage they used in this suit. These are We the People News. Bye, y'all.